this broadcast a little short in order for me to be able to rest my voice and possibly have a broadcast tomorrow and Monday. The broadcast I don't want to miss at all. I don't want to miss the Monday to Friday broadcasts. And for me to be able to do that, I think I would have to rest my voice. But I hope you guys are doing well. This Saturday, I also hope that things are going very well for you. I just thought I should talk about this. And then I'll tell you why I also talk about it, why I think I should be talking about this to you. But I hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Eddie, King Daniels, Antonio, Namu Abadi Mokamori, how are you? Totia to share. Tell us, comment and tell us where you are, how it is going this Saturday. Chizatadeo, how are you? VIP. Chizatadeo Muraba. Green because he's a VIP. We were in Yoksasura Mani, or you are Cabinho. So, yeah, so I want to talk about why I actually think that our businesses, they don't live to see their first anniversary. Normally, people have said businesses don't have capital. People have said because we have bad business people, young people are bad business people. So much has been said. I wanted to share because this is something I've experienced in digital marketing. Hi, Chamba de Hannington, Mulindwa Gonzaga. So my voice is kind of dead. That's why it's like that. But I'm hoping by tomorrow evening it will be fine. I've already been using herbs and medication to get it better, so it must be getting better by tomorrow. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I'm going to make this broadcast a little bit short. Hi, Africa Carota. I want to make it a little bit short so that my voice continues to rest. I've not been talking for literally the entire day. I've tried to limit my talking. Yeah, I've tried to limit my talking because the more you talk, the more it worsens. So it's going to be a little bit short. Yeah. Good evening, everyone here. Kindly tell me the procedure of getting a driving permit. Dennis 12, the easiest way for you to get a driving permit, go to a driving school, tell them I want to get a driving permit. They'll do it for you. And for all the guys that have high mark Businje, and all the guys that don't have a driving permit and you want to get a driving permit, the easier way for you to do it is go to a driving school. It will take the burden off of you. You tell them, because we know call a driving test. If you never about driving school, driving test or IOV, and after the driving test, you take back the papers to the driving school. The driving school will take it from there, and then they'll tell you when you should go get your driving permit. Don't try to do it yourself. It's a lot of stress that I think. Hi Godfrey. Hi Brian. Hey, I hope you guys are doing well today. I promised teach us how to get VIP. But then chalimbo video when review. So for the guys that don't know, I uploaded the Mark X review video. I think I'm going to put a Subaru Forester and then I also have an IST one coming. So guys, before sinabagamba chichendo woza echitusumbuwa nganange mwendi, because I've done businesses before that failed before even 6 months. And I wanted to share why I think after interfacing with a number of small business owners, because we intend to come with digital marketing. And if you are in my position where you get a lot of small business owners and how to use digital marketing to get more customers, you definitely know the reason why. But before I get there, guys, why do you think about our broadcasting? Why do you think small businesses in Uganda, let's say even Africa, why do you think these small businesses don't live to see their first anniversary? What? Because this video is going to be seen by so many people that are going to start businesses, people that are in business, people that have failed at business, and probably they can diagnose, but to number what went wrong. But you guys, why do you think businesses in Toneza Favavuka, they don't live to see the first anniversary. First anniversary, I mean 1 year. Bise because ebiseera ebisinga ojjasanga omuntu nagulawo edduuka rent w'emyezi 3 oluggwako n'avaawo n'atandika business endala era nayo bw'eba erimu rent ali involved myezi 3 ng'akivaamu. Abamu batandika business and in 1 month n'akita. I have a cousin of mine yatandika okukola cookies n'ajja ewange okumuwola ssente ne mugamba business gy'ogenda okukola si nnyangu, and that is like 2018. Mga business gy'oyingira oyiraba erimu ssente naye si nnyangu. Sat down, did all the math and it checked out, and all this person had to do was put in a lot of energy. N'agenda n'akikola emyezi 2 n'akita. So why do you guys think that businesses don't live to see the first year, first anniversary? I want you guys to share. N'abaliwo bonna bw'oba wali okozeko ku business negaana ng'omwaka tegunnawera, you share with us otubulire why you think your business did not make it. Ate era bw'oba olina omuntu gw'omanyi nga yakola business netaweza mwaka, you tell us why you think that business doesn't make it. Okay? Yes, thank you for the guys that are sharing. Nandabe. Abiola Pounds Agambie, I think people use loans before knowing how the business works. Thank you. That's one of the reasons. Yes. Abiola Agama, instead of using loans after to boost businesses, that's one of the reasons. Bewola natandika business neroni nechijisura before its time, because you remember when you go to the bank to get loans, that's one of the reasons, but that's not the main reason. I'm going to tell you the main reason at the end, but I want us to share the reasons zonazona tuzigate. Then as a reason zonazona ogenda zirabanga zigata mu reason yemu jengendo bagamba. So for you guys that have not started businesses and you're watching this, and as a young person, kubanga abavubuka guno omulembe gwafe, it's very hard. Madam Africa, it's very hard for you to do one job, even one business, no surviving. So you guys read these comments that these guys are sharing, they will help you. Now we have something to share. Please touch Civic, you share, it will help someone else. So Abiola Agambie, for the guys that start businesses with loans, and because we will loan in a bank, for example, the next month you're supposed to start paying. This is April. We will send April 20th May, you start supposed to make the first payment. I find that it's not fair. The loans are meant for people that already have money, not the people that don't have money. Because ubato ina sente we wala million kumi, it means we taga million kumi. Ate we wala million kumi, go nigga some business, tesora kuzaira, uchokate the next month you need to start making payments. Which tegera. Girlfriend Tambale, dozi genda kuba steady. Nyonyo, Dogmeister, hi. Mulindo Gonzaga, Agambi, its locations. Agambi, location. And yes, location is very important for all businesses. But Tuli Mulembe, right now, where we are, we live in a digital age where you don't actually need to have a location to make business, to do business, I mean. Augustine Blues, hi, how are you? Council Patrick Asiku, how are you? Look at what I think is some of us will look at early profit, which is not good. Yes, it's very hard to actually find a business that makes profits in 1 year. Most businesses have been take 10 years and it not breaking even. You guys think Jumia breaking even? It hasn't. And it has been around for a very long time. Lack of consistency despite not making profits. Council Patrick Agaba, if you're not consistent, still the business will not survive your first year. Augustine Blue Sagama failure to identify the demand of the area. Okay, what if they identify the demand and say don't live to see a first anniversary? Then what would be the problem there? Bosinje Mark, most of the times we put all our daily expenses like rent, school fees on the business when it has not picked up. Practically, it is impossible. Thank you very much. You start a business, you start a shop, a supermarket, and then you expect that supermarket to pay for school. Ojitandise guno mwaka. Naye guno mwaka gwenyine yagala sasula school fees wa abaana basatu. Esasule rent wa business, esasule rent we waka, egule emmere y'ewaka, erabirira jjajjaawo ba maama wo mu kyalo. Not good at all. Then Chamba, they still say, I think we start with high expectations with a small market base. Yes, that's also something. The problem is that sometimes we don't consider the factors of production, hence lead to its collapse. Thank you very much. Factors of production, like the other things that are involved in having a business. Product, for example, kutunda laptop. There are things that are involved. Not keeping business separate from personal expenses. Thank you very much, Dabo. Chirabo Blaze. That's also another thing that abantu tebaawula okitegeera njagala kulya ice cream n'akwata mu kabada ya business najja yakasente okitegeera. Paul sema hi, how are you? Joshua wali nga sinamulaba. Joshua tanajja. So guys, broadcast today is a little bit short because of my voice. I want to rest it as much as I can. But I thought we should talk about this because majority of you guys that are watching this broadcast, you either have a small business, are planning to start a small business, or you have lost a small business before. And I thought that let's just talk about it because we said and I'm not a motivational speaker. I want to make this disclaimer. I'm sharing experiences that I've seen Zenga Arthur. I've not read them from a book. I've seen these things. So they don't really come from me. But if you have something to share, kindly share so that another person learns from you. Hi, Dennis Mosime. How are you? Actually, it has even become a joke. Businesses are fake. Teziweza mwaka. You guys have heard the beings that being said. Babiranga batujirega no tujirega. Nti business teziweza achi. Teziweza mwaka. Of course, now, yes, we understand that the business environment, but economic environment in Uganda, for example, is not as friendly. Right now, with the taxes that are happening, with the taxes that are happening, I don't know if URA is only targeting Chikubo, because if URA is going to target Chikubo in Kampala, then go to Chikubo Masaka, then go to Chikubo of Mitiena, then I find that URA would not be very fair. There's a video I watched where they are saying that URA will come to Chikubo of Kampala, ngabagala ifris receipt, bagende mu Kikubo ye Masaka, kyokka abo mu Kikubo ye Masaka basuubula mu Kikubo ye Kampala, 18% was already charged there. Ne manufacturer probably naye bamucharging 18%. Kati ate n'owo mu Kikubo kye Masaka naye bamucharging 18%. I find that that might not be a very fair thing. Dennis 12 is saying too much excitement on a business without information on it lwakuba gundi agikoze. And that's a very important thing. In my current digital marketing class, I have a gentleman atunda laptops. And his business looks to be lucrative. But under these used laptops, you guys have bought them before. As a matter of fact, yesterday we bought a laptop for my office. And ono guy atunda laptops. But laptop says nkadde zirimu propaganda atategerekeka. Tosobola kuyisa laptop nkadde ku kisaayi because used laptops were prohibited from being imported into the country. It's only new laptops that you can import. However, majority of Ugandans cannot buy brand new laptops. Why? Brand new laptops ojja kwesanga nga laptop jofuna at 400,000 nga nkadde ebeera ne performance eyenkanakana laptop empya nga akadde kamu n'emitwalo nga 8. So you find that aguze enkadde asinga wabula ate enkadde tebazikkiriza kuyingira for whatever reason. So they find themselves nga laptops we balina ziyingiriza ku ttaka from wherever they can get it. Okitegeera, then ne bagaba enguzi laptop ne ziyingira. Kati gwe osobola okuva eno nga olwokuba olina capital wa million amakumi asatu n'ogamba I want to start bringing in laptops, nga gwe you have totally ignored that thing. Tomanyi how the system works for you to enter the laptops. So oyinza okubeera excited olwokuba olaba abaana ba laptop batunda laptop gwe nga tomanyi bwe bayitawo. So what happens if one day, and God forbid, if one day the government cracks down on the other ways that these guys will baletamu laptops mu ggwanga, ne bagicracking and eggwawo. Do you know how many shops on Kampala Road that will close? There are so many. Because that's how the system works. Kati gotuyingira business eyo nga oyingira ng'okibaze namu. Okitegeera. I myself, I want to buy 2 borders at 8 million to be like passive income to give me some money. Waliwo omuntu wana akola Abdul Nasa soko gy'otubulire ku business ya boda onayagala gula borders. Ze sikola ku business ya boda, but I'm sure someone here has done. Abdul Nasa Matembe aina borders. I think aina borders bidi. I'm thinking he's much more qualified to advise you on that. Akubulire what you should expect. But I know people that are making good money out of borders. Hi Nick, Dennis, is it true that they increase taxes on land? Not taxes. Every time you sell land, you're supposed to pay 5%. Chitegeza, if you're selling plots of land, tebanadi isabaida, teninaita. But you know what that means? It means that every time you sell a plot of land, you need to give your a 5%. Was it increased to 5%? I don't know. Business. So it's the person that sells me the plot of land that would have to pay the tax. That's why in the seeing business is a smany. nze ndi munnakatemba ebyo byensobola ebyo byonsobola okubibala nengatta nempita wali ne marketing nsobola okubigatta nempita wano nawali okitegeera service. I am a service person, so for now I've not yet gotten a product nengi mastering nga nengamba nti kati eyo kikola ki. Hi Abby, Mr. Arthur, really good Ugandan business scares a lot most at the start. It's not only Uganda, by the way, Abby. The principles of business buzikwata nozijja mu America nozireeta wano, they're the same principles. You just have to understand the political and economic and social environments. Kyekyo mbadde ngamba wano ku Market Tuesday ne mbagamba go global but stay local. Ekyo ekintu kyerabiranga nti you get the principles of business nozikwata nozijja mu America nozipesting e Kampala, but bwozipesting e Kampala you get some aspects that can be personalized, no personalizing and nozifuula local. That's why era bw'otunula ne business is successful e Kampala sisaba Uganda, kubanga bo babimanyi baleeta principles ezibabeeza successful mu nsi ziri ne bazireeta e Kampala, kati bazituusa e Kampala ne bazikwatamu ne batereeza. Okitegeera, the environment differs, but even the Ugandan environment, me I find that business can survive naddala bw'otabiteekamu feeling. Let me give you an example. Abantu bananyini Airtel, bananyini East African breweries, bananyini Safe Border, bananyini Barclays, Stanbic, those guys are not Ugandans. Do you know what happens with those guys? Bo ekintu kye Uganda, whatever is happening in Uganda, tebakiteekamu feeling. This is not their country. For them, they are here to make money, and make money they will. The principles eziri eri ebweru bw'ozireeta nozikwata noziteeka e Uganda nozipestinga, things will work out. And as long as you do things the right way, things will work out. Me, I find, and this is not the reason later, but I find that the reason why we think that the Ugandan business environment is tough is because fetwina feeding. This is our country. Like when you see things being messed up, you feel angry, and then that anger clouds your judgment. And when the anger clouds your judgment, you stop seeing things clearly. Not gamba no Museveni na akoze chidi gundi akoze chidi bichi badde enguzi bono nyengudo. You start having feelings. But we know better with emotion as you do business or as you make decisions, things are going to be tough. May I find that we na Uganda like I was talking to one of the guys I'm teaching in my digital marketing class. He does Arimukatemba Nganze, but he's one of these guys that works with the government. He gets bids, he atekamu bids ze nafuna nakola emirimu nafuna sente milioni 5 milioni 6. Okitegera yamanyi system bwekole enguza amanyi wagigaba amanyi gwaliisa amanyi gwakola biki. Kati nze nga Arthur right now tekinantula bulungi kugaba nguzi. I know how to do business. Okitegera math manyi mugatta, but it has not yet sat properly with meeting bwemba ngenda kukola omulimu gundi ngugabeko enguzi. It has not yet tekinantulamu bulungi. I think I have some growing to do. Naye yamanyi bwalina okukikola and is comfortable and is very successful. Okitegeera, and I find that paka nga nzijewo feeling eyegamba my country is supposed to be like this. I'm a Ugandan, so if I bid for a project I should be able to get a project nga sigabye enguzi, and when I do a project I should be able to be paid nga sigabye enguzi. Okitegeera, yeyo feeling yajijawo yogamba I'm a Ugandan, tachawulira nti anything is supposed to happen for him or to him because he's a Ugandan. Amanyi everything is supposed to happen to him for him if he does business, and he does business the local way. Now the local way mu Uganda buli kimu kirimu enguzi. Kyovula bane ku luguudo lwe Uganda bw'osala wonti gwe tojja kugaba nguzi, omusirikale bwana akuyimiza ebyekisiro jja muvumo jja kukola kibagenda kussa ebipapula because tosobola kuwoza nawa traffic. Okitegeera, I don't know abe n'abalala abalowooza nga nze oba mukiraba. Okitegeera nti there are people that have understood that the principles of doing business are international. Zikola mu America ne Canada ne France ne wa so letano oteeka wano. Okitegeera, bw'ozireta n'oziteeka wano bw'oziteekawo you have to be ruthless. Naye ate you have to be local. E Canada tewetaaga gabanguzi kufuna project. Wano e Kampala you need. There's a comment I've seen in my TikTok. Guy yagambye ayagala okugula emmotoka za gavumenti enkadde n'agambye ne Dubai zangu oyanguwa okuzigula naye Kampala betulemesa. That's how the system in Uganda works. Now you either decide to go and buy those old vehicles from the government the Ugandan way, or you let it go. If you can't buy those vehicles the Ugandan way, kati awo gukyesonyiwe manya nti gwe manya nti tonnasobola kukola bizinesi eyo. Abantu abagula emmotoka ezo eza gavumenti olina okuba nga olina owa poliisi omunene owa traffic omunene gwomanyi. Sometimes olina okuba nga mwe organization etunda emmotoka eyo eya gavumenti eyo oba bamweta procurement office omumanyi, olumu olina okuba nga omanyi MD, abantu bangi boolina okuba nga omanyi. That's how the Ugandan business works. Tebiri fair. Kati you either decide that I'm going to be a business person in Uganda, I'll do it like that. Nga your business gyolonze genda ogikole, oba salawo nti togisobola. You guys remember how I told you me I'm not a farmer? I'm not going to farm. I'm not. Nze kyo nasalawo sijja kukikola. Amaanyi gange tegaliyo. Mwe abalima mulime, nze kankole sente wala nzije ngule emmere yammwe. Okitegeera, business needs the owner to operate it as it starts, but problem comes in when you hire someone to work for you. Now, yes, thank you, Isaac. We are talking about the small business. Mtandika ne million 5, 10, 15. Okitegeera, nti bw'oteekayo omuntu olumu naye sente z'omuwa tezimumala. I want you guys to note this. Nti ebiseera ebisinga tutandika business zino, noyagala oteekemu omuntu akumanagingire business yo nga sente z'omuwa tezisasula rent, zimumalira transport, nga kale bw'aba akozeeko asobola okusasulako rent afuna zaakulya, kati ng'alina okukubbambula engeri okusobola okusurvivinga. I don't know if you guys get it. This is the Ugandan thing. We don't have a minimum wage. The minimum wage bali badde babala ne bagamba nti omuntu asembayo okufuna sente entono mu Uganda agenda apangisa ennyumba ya mitwalo 10, abeere ng'akozesa transport wa mitwalo 2 oba 15. Yeah. Because that means you're using a local person. Akozesa transport oba nga wa 3-3-5 buli lunaku. Rent wa mitwalo 10, transport wa mitwalo 15, emmere gyali omwezi ya sente mmeka. Okitegeera, bagambe nti omuntu ng'omu minimum wage muwe mitwalo ameka? 5. Obanga togenda kubanga osasula minimum wage ng'osasula buli lunaku, omuntu ajje ewa akolere hours 6 omuwa omutwalo agenda akole ewalala because tunasobola kumusasula full day. Those are things that our parliament should be discussing. And you see how I talk about it. Until right now, Tawanyanga na Uganda is we are thinking about our country as our country. Musimu mwengendo leka abana bange bajja kulira muno, abana bange mbere no bagenda okuliramu. Okitegeere. And if you already know that most of the government officials are by citizenship ewalala. Okitegeera, bakangambako abantu nga babiri. Omwana abana be Bafaransa nti bakuba omwana ku ssomero. Embassy ya France nejja mwakubye citizen waffe. Omulala bangamba mu Canada. Okitegeera. So kati abo bantu abakolera decision. Era nze ngenda bavubuka nga bagana olunda bavubuka bannaabwe. Bavubuka bannaabwe abakyalina abaana abasomera ku Kampala Quality. Abalina abaana abasomera ku UDC. Ng'ogaana okulonda muvubuka munno tategeera. Naye nga bali abantu abakulu boolonda, abaana bwe baba flying adda bali ba citizen weeri weewali wano, naye nga citizen weeri bwe bitabuka wano atwala butwala omwana alinnya bulinnyinyi kuba citizen weeri nga bamutwala, embase ye ng'emutwala. So anyway, but you see how I'm talking about these things. Nze mbyogerako nga Arthur because I'm a citizen. Okitegeera, I am a citizen. I have deep feelings about this country. So today, sinabagamba nsonga yange, but I want to tell you, bwagenda okukola business e Kampala nga you really think you have the knack for business, bemanya ekintu kiri kimu, ebintu mu Uganda tebigenda kukyuka anytime soon. Okay, bw'oba osazeewo okukola business, later principles zonna z'osoma bitabo eza business zolabe kuba motivational speaker kuba ntuufu, oza applying mu business yo, bw'omala ogende ng'ozikwatamu. Mumanyi mu abasajja mumanyi how you buy trousers. Obala ogula trouser n'ogikwatamu esobole okutuuka obulungi, n'abakazi babikola. That's what you're going to do with Uganda. Bw'oba osazeewo nti ngenda kukola business Uganda. Sometime back we were talking with Mama Abba ne mugane kyokka bwe tufuna opportunity to ogendeweyo tetugenda nangamba, but Arthur, you have built a lot of things here, a lot of things that will make your kids be proud of their dad. Why would you just walk out of this country and go? Okitegeera, kati kitegeeza I have a woman that believes I'm a great man, that I've done things that are worth staying in this country for and building them. If you're one of those guys that is building something that you believe is worth staying in this country for, Chitegeza, you're going to have to adjust a few of your ideas. You're going to have to adjust how you think about stuff. Okitegeera, and it's not a joke. Okitegeera. The problem is overtaxation. Daniel, overtaxation is not going to change. Now, You have to adjust your sales. Guys, let me just kankayiseo mweba guy si mububi tewali kintu mu Uganda wano muntu kyogenda kumbuuza ku motoka ezaffe abantu ba bulijjo ze tugula nga sikyogerangako ku YouTube oba ku TikTok. Now, because of that, ebibuuzo ebyobwerere byonna tubiddiramu wano si mu bubi kyogera wano because there is a person that is calling me yankubidde ngenda bba bunyumiza emboozi mbiddiramu wano oba you post a comment in TikTok nenkuddiramu ebyobwerere. The moment you call my phone, the moment you go to my WhatsApp and you want a private discussion with me, osooka kusasula $5 ku Airtel money yange si mu bubi. That time nange mba nnyina byenkola ng'ate ekibuuzo ky'ombuuza, for example n'omwami yabadde ambuuza oba agenda afune drive to own oba agule emmotoka cash oba agenda ew'omuyindi ne muganda ekyo ekibuuzo nakidda tontwalayo and some of these guys akuba essimu ng'ali very entitled, tontwalayo nkimanyi ogenda kuŋŋamba nsasule consultation ebyo byonna bimanyi sooka ompulirize. That's how he was talking to me, and because he said talk like that nemuwuliriza nensirika nanziramu n'ayogera ebintu byonna n'abyogera byonna n'abimalayo. Bwe yabyogedde n'abimalayo ne muga ngenda kuddamu ku broadcast olw'eggulo. Now sigenda kumuddamu paka ng'awandiise ekibuuzo kye wano. Why? Because of the way he talks to me on the phone. I find that I really appreciate the guys that come to my phone ne banneebuuzaako and they are also respectful. Ate olumu ne basasula ne consultation. Nze abantu bamanyi okunkubira because of the way he has talked to me ne muddamu ebibuuzo bye nga tasasudde consultation. Era maliriza mugamba nalibadde nkusasuza consultation naye yogedde bulungi. Okitegedde? But this particular one abadde rude. Okitegeera? Abadde rude, abadde entitled. Ne mugamba je ku broadcast naye ne ku broadcast ayagala kujjayo era ne mukunkubira. Okitegeera? Ndoza bwe namugamba broadcast ye alowoozezza nti ankubire. Okitegeera? So I'm making this public here so that omuntu tankubira simu n'agamba athabi kibi. I'm making it public. Simu bubi because it's very hard to find a question kyombuuza ku simu yange sikiddangamu, and for you to watch my YouTube videos is one for you to support me. So ebibuuzo byonna mba nabiddamu oba si ekyo ng'ojja ku question Friday $5 sente entono omuntu planning okugula motoka ya $2,200,000 ne tosobola kukwata $5 giwa muntu gw'oyagala akuwe ku magezi oyagalira magezi gabwere. Hi bravo, how are you Prosi? So anyway, today ku point yaffe guys tukyasharinga. If you have something that you can share here ekinayambako muvubuka munno to make the right decision, please share it. Why do you guys think that businesses, small businesses, okay, businesses owned by us as young people n'abantu abakulu tezilastinga beyond a year? Ate no mumanyinza okulowooza nti it's over taxation. There are businesses that start URA etajja aba license ne batajja nebeerawo omwaka nga bonna tebalumbye. Kati muve ku businesses zaffe eziri registered nti URA emanyi, NSS emanyi, okitegeera nti tusasula egyo emisolo as a must buli mwaka I have to file. Kati tunatetuuka mu June. That's half a year from that's I remember paying taxes for. Yeah, this is half year. Yeah, June is half year for me. So tugenda filing a provisionals mu June. Oba okoze sente oba tokoze yara oyina okugiraga nti abaaye tebigenze bulungi nsuubira kuba waayo 0. Then mu December no filing a final returns no sasula. Kati nze nsasula. Nze nga omuntu Arthur aiduta era ne sente zenkola for the love of cars nazo nzifilingira era bogenda mu returns zange ku URA ojja kuziraba. Consultations, inspections, mbigatta buno era nawo nemba waayo 30% yaabwe. Okitegeera kati ne mu company zange naye tusasulayo sente. Kati fa basasula omusolo. Yes, the taxes are painful but it's not going to change. Ekyo kintu kyangu kyetaaga tukitegeere. The condition of this country is not going to change. Abakiraba nti there is tribalism, it's not going to change. It's going to stay. So if you're going to decide to do a business here and you think tribalism is the problem of this country, it's not going to change. Deal with it or go. You know that's how business works. Nze nga bwe naga solar farming abantu bagenda mu business ze batategeera. Oli nansi ne weewola ogende kino osobole tile nga lwaki gwe ate gwe dda. By the way, Mpiso, you're very correct. I have a friend of mine, ye mukyala we musawo. Ye nga ye guy, he's a businessman. Kati yakola eddwaliro. omukyala musawo for him is a business person, omukyala alina byaleetamu ebyabasawo olwo n'aleeta business principles and their business is flourishing. Okitegeera. So I think mpiso kyayogera kituufu nnyo. Toyingira business, don't get excited to start a business nga togirina bumanyirivu. Olwokuba Arthur akola inspection ez'emmotoka n'ogaana ngenda kukola pre-purchase inspection kati it's the next big thing. Okitegeera. Gwe n'otomanya Arthur yatandika tokola inspection n'otomanya ku YouTube okubagamba kuliko sente. Urban, I can see you. Abaana abato Urban ali mu kusooba mbunene mulaba atoke ku mmotoka. You guys, you need to understand that buli muntu abaako n'ensonga lwaki yatandika business gye yatandika. Kati era y'ensonga gye yatandika business ebiseera ebisinga people have asked me, Arthur, how did you come to do this? I have my reason, and because of that reason I was able to get to this place. I was willing to put in the work and then get to this place where I am. Now kati gwe bonotandika channel eyogera ku mmotoka nga your goal is strictly, I did not start this channel to make money, but along the way I realized that okay, maybe I can commercialize it. Okay, I needed to commercialize it, and then I realized okay, I can commercialize it. Kati gwe bonotandika channel eno nga your one goal is to commercialize, get money, you'll get frustrated very easily, and that's one of the reasons why abantu bakuyitinga before the end of 1 year. Again, I was talking to one of my students nga mugamba every morning Monday to Friday nkola broadcast here 1 hour Monday to Friday. Nangamba no, kati what if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? And I was telling her that's exactly what you need to transfer to your business. When you promise your customers that you will open at 8 a.m., open at 8 a.m. because you said you would do it. Now, tebidi ko waking up on the wrong side of the bed. Wachitera, wabula nekira ekisula business z'abantu witchcraft is too much. Are you sure, Isaac? Anyway, katinze sibiranga kona duka business zone zali badde zigenda mu witchcraft ndabika sizikolanga. Of course banga mu entertainment industry muri mu witchcraft muyitirivu. You should be passionate about something, the money will come automatically. Thank you, Mpiso. Passion is another thing. Think of business ngoli passionate, then otekemu, then bwomala okufuna passion otekemu the principles zirize embagambye, because the principles are also very important. Arthur agamba atya boss ndi bulungi Isaac kyekiriwo omusoro wagulide gwe bataddeko. For the guys that don't know bana Isaac what the time there is Isaac nagambo je to call podcast wagana kati customer bagenda kugenda ko there is no way to find you. So anyway guys, what is the reason that makes businesses not live beyond their first year? Abana baluge Uganda. Are you sure, Mpiso? Are you sure? Anyway, I've not experienced it, probably because the Civic or Civic munyu. Now, yeah. But I've seen, I know a friend of mine. Maggie, you'll be surprised I know a friend of mine. Ye yanga mukyala we yali yamukolera. Yali yakolera mukyala we ndoke kawempe. Mukyala we na osangawo pupo ku mulyango. Ntukoro mukyala we yasula afa. You get it? So in a way, I find sagara kubi wakanya nnyo in business tebintukangako, but I know that witchcraft exists. That is one thing I know. It exists, but I try to stay clear of people. Nze bongamba nva maaso nkuvira. Ndi mutitizi, I'm a coward. My wife started a business of boutique because it's what she wanted. But before that, I advised her to look for another thing to do apart from that. She refused, but the business is not yielding. Okay, Dennis, I'm going to try and answer that. Isaac, hasoko mbuli oliwa aroga business ya aroga atya. Maga agambi people do witchcraft, but it doesn't work on her. Witchcraft exists, guys. But I also find nze jjajja wange yangamba ekintu kimu. Jjajja wange yangamba lwoliroga nawe ddogo lijja tandika okukunoonya. That's what she told me. Isaac agamba Arthur ogwo musoro, I teach you how to move around it. Na ye I have been quite engaged lately, but I'm going to text to yo muwulidde omusoro gw'ettaka mwina kubya Isaac ono. Soon I've been missing the broadcast. Muwulidde Isaac ono, he's a surveyor. Abagambe ogwo musoro. Let me tell you one thing. kati Isaac omulaba Isaac yasalawo ndi agenda kubeera survey Kampala come rain or shine kati kinabagambye nti once you decide to do business in Uganda oba ki kati olina kumanya nti kati wano mpitawo ntya ng'oyitawo okitegeera. I've watched a video of one accountant nga anyumya how the Indians evade tax nti bagenda ne babala there is input and output VAT kati nti omuyindi agenda n'abala nti our output VAT will be 40 million kati katufuneyo kye tuyingizaawo naffe batuyize VAT n'aleeta mbu invoice okuva ebweru. I don't know if you guys have watched that video but aleeta invoice from outside the VAT payment that month ne yeesayira ddala paka ku million 2.5. But those are things that nebweru babikola mu America. It's not tax evasion, it's tax avoidance oba whatever you did. Eddogo likwata likiririzaamu. Bible says teri ddogo eri Isirayiri ate goli Isirayiri Lucas yatatu kokoze eddogo likwete teri ddogo eri Isirayiri ng'oli munna Uganda nga ne Katonda akiraba oli munna Uganda okitegeera. Munonye Isaac abagala naye Isaac ntusasula sente zaaka waliwo abantu benkolera obulangu wano obwerere mbali badde wasine wairu ngamba ndi angu omutwalo guzze ku simu bandi abo abani banywa amata. So anyway, instead she wants me to help her, but I'm seeing I'm just dumping money, but she feels it's promising. Okay, guys. Nabaga broadcast is short, so I'm going to do 40 minutes. Probably twins or Isamu Katono. Zino business zona zona nga muzi impadde. Okumanya the baluga, they don't care whether you believe in it or not. Olimutu from piso. Let me tell you the one reason that I've seen why people's businesses actually don't live to see their first year. The issue is Ugandans don't want to do the hard work. Don't get me wrong, Ugandans are hardworking, but in terms of business, Ugandans don't want to do the hard work. Muna Uganda, y'omuntu ayagala okukola ekimuyisaawo at that moment ebirala tayagala kumanya. You get? Obwongo waffe bukowa mangu, tebwagala kukola by'amaanyi. Okitegeera? Actually tebiba by'amaanyi, tetwagala kukola bya bwongo bungi. Okitegeera? You guys pay attention to this. I've been having a number of people. Every month I do digital marketing classes at Platos. Era ayagala okusoma digital marketing kati mu May jangu. Tugenda kwenrollinga May intake. April intake yajjula. Kati, one thing I've realized about us as young people, mu business stuff is Uganda. Ngabo olaba nti omuntu agulawo business n'ayagala etandika okukola sente ku olwo atandika okuziryako. Ugandans don't want to do the hard work. Hard brain work. But yeah, you remember they talked about business planning? Ugandans don't want to do business planning. Now, there are better ways to do business planning, but yeah, there are tools like the break-even analysis. Cutting the break-even analysis for marketing in for us to understand things like pricing, which the break-even analysis is very important. Ugandans don't even want to use that. For them, they believe that's too much math. Which Ugandans don't want to do plan. They don't want to plan at all. Bogamba muna Uganda planning omwaka guno ogenda kukola otya. Agamba ate kati omwaka munene naawe. That's the hard work I'm talking about. Ugandans ayagala kimuyisaawo. For example, I have in my class this month, I have in my digital marketing class a lady. Her business is relying on email marketing. And all she wants to learn is email marketing. Yavewo. Okitegera? Bino ebirala laba bimumalira budde. The last time we had class actually yambuza neka kati tukola di email marketing zonga na class natagala kuziddamu. Ayagala je yakwate email marketing bagikola batya ngende. And this is something that I normally tell my digital marketing people. Digital marketing is not simply about you learning how to use Facebook, how to do ads, how to do TikTok videos. Okitegera? The thing that is happening on For the Love of Cars, of course you guys have loved me a lot, but also what is happening right here is there are certain principles that are involved. Those principles, but Uganda zitayagala zezirize embagament omusajja avane business omuyindi ave biyindi nga yasoma business. Najja nakwata principles yasoma Harvard naziteke Uganda nazikwatamu. Kati that hard work bana Uganda gye batayagala kukola. Kale baagala okugikola nite baagala gikola ngeri ku plan. Tengaba na Uganda tetwagala ku planning ate kituyisa bubere mbo planning iro omwaka. What is the duration of the digital marketing course? It's 1 month. Bw'otandika 1st May, 31st May obonze. Bwe lwaki emmotoka mu maaso wabaayo omukka mutono? That's to balance the car. Because maaso emmotoka eba etisse tolina giwanika nnyo, bw'onoogiwanika ennyo kitegeera ejja kutandika okukola ki? Okubonsinga. Oli mutuufu munnayuganda tayagala kukolerera 10 years okikubbe. Like Jose Mourinho said, it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. It does. It does. At what time are you going to close the broadcast? There's somebody disturbs me, maybe. May I be patient? Better a little bit patient, Dennis. So guys, but now you can't planning. For example, in digital marketing class, the last class we had what called a digital marketing plan. Now, digital marketing, companies like MTN, companies like Airtel, like Absa, like Stanbic, like they sit down at the beginning of the year, like NSSF, because NSSF is like the biggest digital marketing company, but marketing digitally, and they do it very well. They sit down at the beginning of the year and they decide, okay, digital marketing team gunomaka, this is what we want to achieve. So this is what we are going to do. You'll do Facebook, you'll do Twitter, you'll do LinkedIn, we will develop an app, and then we'll push it via Google, and then we'll do a campaign, and then we'll do NSSF award. But they sit down at the beginning of the year and they plan. Kati, one thing I've realized about Ugandans, febete tubyagala. Magi wu yagambye. We plan while they laugh. Toba nyongera. Kati Ugandans don't like to plan. Muna Uganda ayagala olukesa lwazibya lwabala. Ze ngambye omwana yangambe after when do we run email marketing in wano. Okitegeera. Mweba guy. Ontegede kyenkugamba. Ugandans feel bad because for you to plan, you need to do a lot of nabagamba. I think I've shared this before. Central Bank spends more than 800 million on research every year. It's one of the biggest banks, if not the biggest. Buli mwaka nga gugwako, they have a farm they pay. Again, an equal research in Bantu, negative results. Those results help them in the planning meeting for the next year. Tumwako guja because of what we found. Tuina kola chino na maso. Exactly, talk market research. Rise to greatness. That's what I'm talking about. What Centenary does. Uganda knows I want to say your point. 28, little bad default. Point here kada motivational speaker. Osegera. Katutoka kwa your point to become more. Boba agaro bagambe. Ugandans in a video gender again on TikTok. Guy was saying that what muntu ya mugambi. Sente za Uganda tezikuroba kolana manyi zikuroba gezi. Kati boje batamanyi nti omugeza planninga. You plan for 10 years and say, okay, in 10 years I want to do this. Nti by now, go muntu alina business in Kampala. Yanyo nabadde agamba ku mukyala we. Dennis, let me tell you this. I don't know if you sat down with your woman and planned and you talked about her boutique a year from now. The reason why saloon is waliwo saloon wali ku Forest Mall bagiyita batya Lugogo Mall Forest Mall eyo saloon yeruddewo ennyo. The reason why those businesses have survived this long is because they plan in advance. And when you plan in advance, you also scan the environment. Nomanya nti kati omwaka gwa election genda beera unstable. Katusale kuba employee bakendeere ko spending sente tono because waliwo tugenda tuka nga tetukola bajja tuggalawo. Abamaje bajja kuba bajja nga bakasoma tebashajja nnyo. You plan, but you cannot plan those things. Bwogwamu bigwe bw'otomera bitomere. I thought that maybe the lockdown taught us a thing or two, but it did not. And also, Dennis, let me tell you this. Businesses don't break even in the first 6 months. Tebakulima nti waliwo business breaking even in miezi mukaga. Tell you. One thing I've realized about us as Ugandans, until the moment you start making money, guys, muziki is a broadcasting on Jigende Maso, but today's takeaway is one of the biggest reason why Ugandan businesses nze ndi ku Uganda because nsomeseza abantu digital marketing but small business owners in Uganda, and I've realized they don't plan. When you plan, you have a roadmap. When you have a roadmap, you can actually say kati nyera bagamba ku digital marketing I have taught people nakugamba athanze no manyo tekayo bulango ku Facebook naye nkosa dola embuli wiki no mubuuza dola ya lunaku nagamba nti bwe nandingayo olunaku olwo nfuna ba customer bange babiri nganjira there is a person gwe nani somesa digital marketing ne mubuuza omwaka oguwedde how many customers did you sell to nangamba naguza ba customer 10 nenga ba customer baguze 10 abafunamu emitwalo 2 ne mubuuza is that the only money you want to make annually. But guys, let me continue this conversation tomorrow. I wish you a very lovely day. Munzikize lero nimekusoma manya. Neka angasome kuba comments za abantu abamu tebaziraba. Ate abantu bataziraba, they don't realize that there are people that are actually watching this broadcast live. Tumusime Eddie King Daniels, Antonio Random Things, Chiza Tadeo, Chamba de Hannington, Mulindwa Gonzaga, Africa Karota, Dennis 12, Businje Mark, Godfrey Tambala, Brian Wanyama, Abiola Pounds, Godfrey, Dogmeister, Augustine Blues, Council Patrick Asiku, Lucas Mulinyabigo, Chamba de Hannington, Semusu Wilba, Chirabo Blaisi, Paul Sema, Dennis Musime, Nico Abuyi, Mkenya Abi, Isaac 256, Prosi Bravo, Mpiso, Isaac 256 ndo zangu maze Royirika Isaac, Magi Farms, bana imwe bari kubera ku broadcast anigwe sisomye Fahad Ibrahim, Awakening Uganda, Balvids, Rise to Greatness, Football Tribes, Vinny Cats. Yes guys, bana imuzikiriza because of my voice. Let me end the broadcast here. Eno conversation mujira beno yenyini nyini katujigateke ncha kusaa 10 mu dakika 15. May the good Lord bless you. Ciao.